Last week I talked about a guy named Duke. Even though, to our knowledge, Duke never proclaimed Jesus as his Lord and Savior, his daughter Arlene has. So after Duke had passed away, our role transitioned from praying for his salvation to praying for his family. Now, Arlene is the person in the family that held things together. Everyone goes to her with their concerns and leans on her in difficult times to make the right decisions. And as much as we wanted to be there for the rest of the family at this moment, it was easy to see that we needed to pray for Arlene. After Duke passed away, I watched Arlene as she took control of the whole process. We watched her as she handled the paperwork, visited with her mother and siblings, and made phone calls. While she did this, I couldn't help but be amazed at her strength. Even with the grief that she was going through, she showed poise and perseverance, knowing that someone had to take charge. After things had settled down, we had an opportunity to visit with Arlene. We asked if there was anything we could do for her. She said that she needed to go and feed the dogs at her pastor's place a few miles away. We offered to feed the dogs for her, but she wanted to do it on her own. Even though Arlene didn't let us feed the dogs, she did let us give her a ride. You see, in this part of Belize, the people are so poor that very few of them have vehicles of their own in which to drive around. I knew that this was our opportunity to be the people that she could lean on and help give her strength at this moment. Now, if only God would give me the right words to say to minister to her. Immediately, God reminded me about a story of Jesus calming the sea. And just like that, I knew what I had to say. When Arlene got into the vehicle with us, I asked if there was something that I could say, and she said yes. I asked her to close her eyes for a moment. I placed my hand on her shoulder, and I began to talk to her about the story of Jesus calming the sea. I talked about how even though the disciples were scared and life was chaotic, in the matter of a few short words, Jesus was able to calm the storm. Then I asked God to calm the storm that was going on in Arlene's life. That God would grant the peace and comfort that only He could bring. As soon as I said those words, you could feel her shoulders shrug and God take the weight off of her in a way that only God can. The thing is, God knows us and understands that our strength is only found in Him. But with Him, all things are possible. So my encouragement for you today is that when it feels like you're fighting the storms of this life, make sure you take a few moments to sit back and let the God of all creation calm the storms in you.